Can't eat olives. My cousin that I grew up with used to put olives, 5 olives on each finger, so 10 olive fingers, and dip them all in mayonnaise and eat them. And one time she got so sick she started throwing up, and olive came shot out of her nose and landed on my knee. So I can't eat olives ever again in my life. I still, to this day, just thinking about that, I'm getting queasy.
I got to tell you something. I love olives, and just hearing that story makes you want to wait on olives.
Dipped them in mayo, and she puked one out of her nose once, and it landed on my kneecap.
Dip it in...
That's just how she would.
Mayo. Okay, mayo's a weird food, right?
Very
mayo
weird.
has superpowers because mayo. If I'm in the mood for mayo, the right amount on the right sandwich, pass that mayo.
Right.
I love it.
Love it.
But if you say mayo in the wrong context or add mayo to the wrong thing,
it's bad.
It could literally make me dry heave to the point where I might throw up, just like you just said.
Right.
Why does mayo have that power? What other food has that power?
Well, let's take. Well, I think the only way to answer it is to go deep, take a deeper dive into what mayo actually is, and what it is it's made of oil, egg yolks, lemon juice, or vinegar, and seasonings.
Which, by the way, all those things individually, zero issue with any of them. Zero. I mean, lemon, egg yolks, fine. Vinegar, fine.
Fine. Seasonings,
oil, seasoning. But I think what ends up happening is that consistency.
Yeah.
I think is what happens.
I'm a big time. I have
so many people are mayo adverse. So there was my neighbor when I was young used to have mayo sandwiches.
Ugh.
Yes, on potato rolls.
That
is milk right there.
You were telling me it's disgusting. It's like clumps of stuff and blood. It's gross.
Oh, it's yellow.
It's like piss and infected stuff. It's
gross.
It looks
like yellow cheese and it looks like, what is that? It looks like cheese and piss.
It's gross. I want to see the
who's the first person to milk a cow and be like,
I don't know.
You know, they did think that the others are just hanging. And it was one person, you know that, right? Like even if in many different places people figured it out without communicating, still at one point it was one person. That always fascinates me too, because every single thing you look at, think of, say, every word you say was said first by one person. Right. Someone put a plant in a pot for the first time. Right. Someone framed a painting for the first time.
Right.
Someone made a couch for the first time. I mean, they might have made it right, but it was always a first.
One of those, and
it blows my mind. Who's the first person to just like start pulling on the cow?
I know, or you have to be a sick maniac to even think about that. But like this animal,
back
I'm
then
just
there
going to
was
start
nothing
sucking
to do.
its
Think
tits.
about it. There was no internet.
Nothing.
There's no internet back then. There was no clothes. Hey,